Good morning, good people. I just want to say, guys, today is a special day. I woke up this morning and really had a vision to speak about expectations. And the reason why that's such a closely, connected word to me is because I realize that you don't get what you want out of life. You get what you expect. And I didn't realize just how important that whole concept was until about almost a year ago, about 9 months ago. Well, my mentor, he told me, you're about to go to a big convention, and he was like, Chantel, you don't want to come to these type of events without having expectations. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you gotta expect certain things to happen so you can get the most out of this event. And I was just like, okay, well, let me think about what I'm expecting from this event, right? So I'm a little frustrated and, just it's late and I'm tired. So I'm just like, well, I don't know. I guess I expect to find my husband, right? And just started laughing. And he's like, don't laugh. He's like, because if that's what you expect, you may actually find that, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. And it was at a time in my life where I was just like frustrated with dating, meeting a lot of great guys, but just not the right guy for me. So I was just like, okay, well, if you say that expectations are this real, then let me really, give some thought to this. And I'm like, well, hey, I do expect to find my husband, right? So about 2 weeks later, we fly out to Vegas, and I'm on the plane, and I'm thinking, okay, well, if I'm really serious about going here and finding my husband, because I don't really feel comfortable with putting things out there that I don't believe and I don't work toward, right? It's one thing to expect something great to happen to you, but if you're not working toward that end, then it's kind of like just, putting water down the drain. It's going to disappear and it's not going to come forth. So I was like, let me give this husband thing some thought. So, believe it or not, I am on the plane and I start writing down things that I wanted in a quality man, right? And about 10 things came to mind. So, I'm just, by myself on the plane, land in Vegas, went to my hotel, and it's over 20,000 people at this conference. And I'm by myself, right? So, the next day, I wake up and get into line to go to the conference, and I'm in the back of the line because there are about 500 people in this line. Well, little Miss Chantel doesn't like to wait in line. So one thing I had on like 4-inch heels, and then the second thing was just a long line. So I go and try to find a place to sit down. Well, there were no seats. Went to the front of the line, no seats, had to go back to the back of the line. Well, that meant that I would be behind about 500 people. So what I did was, I started to make friends, started to make eye contact with people, and this one guy started to talk to me. Well, 5 seconds later, after we talked and I had a chance to stay in front of the line now, well, his friend comes out of nowhere, and he's this tall, dark, handsome guy, and we make eye contact. And I laugh because it's so surreal and like the image is stuck in my head. Um, but guys, really, my expectations came true in that moment. Um, Incredible guy who just fit everything that I wrote down on that plane so perfectly. I mean, I think like two things he didn't have. But I mean, you can't beat 8 out of 10, right? So I just want to let you know that, guys, you don't get what you want in life. You really get what you expect. So let that be a lesson to you, to start deciding right now what your expectations are going to be. Because expectations is really the seed of faith. If you are expecting something, guess what? You're going to work toward that thing. And you're going to thank God in advance for bringing that thing or that person or that circumstance into your life. And guess what? It's going to happen. So that's why in my 90 days of ridiculous belief, guys, I don't have any filters. And the reason why I don't is because I have, the confidence born from demonstrated ability that when I expect something and when Chantel puts something out there into the universe, oh, it's going to happen. And it may not be on my time. It may be on God's time. But guess what? It doesn't matter as long as it happens, right? So I challenge you today to go out and start expecting something major to happen in your life. Write it down, tell someone, put a video up, and let us know what you're expecting, because we're going to hold you accountable and we're going to expect the best for you like you do for yourself. So with that, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day. Happy birthday, and Mwale, and enjoy. Guys, I'm just really, really excited about life, as you could probably tell. So I hope that this feeling is contagious and that it's inspiring. And I wish you all the best. And in this 90 days of ridiculous, believe, don't stop. Keep working, and just fight the good fight, guys. This has been a message from Coach Chantel, living the laptop lifestyle. I look forward to seeing you at the top, not from the top. God bless and have a great Friday.